Last time on the Cowboy Way, Alabama.
What's the last name?
Brown.
Booger and Jaclyn enjoyed a romantic honeymoon.
I'll never forget one time my granddaddy said to me, I just want you to find a good woman. And the day I proposed to you, all morning, that's all I could hear. I just want you to find a good woman. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Sorry about the weather.
Bubba hit the mark with an anniversary surprise for Kaylee.
Boom.
Oh, that was luck.
Boys, Misty made me a pretty good proposition the other day.
What'd she offer you?
Be partners with her and her cattle company.
Misty asked Cody to partner up with her in the cattle business.
Me partnering up full-time would just not be a good decision.
Kaylee's father has offered me a permanent position with his company. He wants me to take over the business.
Are you wanting to move to Mississippi?
I'm kind of 50-50 on it, man.
But Bubba's reluctance to make a decision on whether to take the job offer from his father-in-law put everything in limbo.
If you want to go to Mississippi and live there, you go to Mississippi and live there. You need to figure out your priorities. We had this deal going long before you ever decided to go to Mississippi.
Causing tensions between the guys to boil over.
I'm gonna tell you this because I love you. You're my friend more so than you're a business partner. If you're gonna go to Mississippi, you need to go. But if you're gonna stay, you need to stay either way. You need to get your mind right.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way.
How do you figure it's gonna rain? As pretty as it is, you saying it's gonna rain.
When I tell you something, you're going to learn to listen. Weatherman can't always be with you.
Booger proves that cowboys have hidden skills when it comes to predicting the weather.
All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Booger Brown, the Cowboy Way.
Old bull, his name is Pee-wee.
The guys help a neighbor in need, trying to wrangle a wild bull.
There's that bull right there. Don't shoot him, Hunter. Get a rope on him. Hold on, boys. I got his hump.
Cody, Booger, and myself, we want to thank everybody for the support that y'all have given us, our families, and Faith Cattle Company.
And everyone gathers for an old-fashioned cookout to celebrate everything the future has in store.
Your dad is throwing like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in my lap.
Bubba makes a life-changing decision for his family and the business.
Well, guys, I got something I need to tell y'all. Took Cody's advice and did a little thinking.
What'd you say we was having to do today?
We need to get them bulls to the vet and get them tested.
What time's he want them down there?
A couple hours from now.
And them daggum bulls, I know they're already in the woods, as hot as it is.
It's gonna take a minute to get them out. Today, me and Booger got to pin 2 bulls. We need to take these bulls to the vet to get them tested to make sure they're sound for this breeding season.
Have you heard from Bubba lately?
I ain't heard a word from him. That's kind of weird. I know we had our argument, and it is what it is, but it feels kind of weird not talking to somebody every day that you're not used to seeing every day. Well, the 3 of us guys got in a real heated argument a couple days back. We come together to talk about the future and talk about where things were headed, and it just turned south. It turned south quick. And it feels terrible because that's not us, that's not our character, that's not what we stand for. You don't ever want to leave a friend with the last words y'all said were not good. I really hope we can get this resolved so we can move forward. Boy, let's go get these 2 bulls pinned, man.
Yep, let me get my slicker. Where's your slicker?
What the heck do I need my slicker for?
It's gonna rain today.
How do you figure it's gonna rain? As pretty as it is, you saying it's gonna rain.
All right, son, I'll tell you what. You just going out there without your slicker, you'll be wishing you had one here in a little
I'm
bit.
not going all the way back to my truck and trailer to get the slicker.
I'm telling y'all it's a gift. I've had it ever since I was a little boy. I can tell you when it's gonna rain. I can feel it in my bones, for one thing. You definitely taste it on my tongue.
It seems like bulls know when you're gonna take them to the vet. They go hide in the woods, they get at the very far end of the property where you can't get them pinned. Booger, I'm gonna try to ease up here and see if I can get out right here. Carl, come here. Once we get them out in that field, I'm gonna put that dog on them. It's never easy getting cattle out of the woods, especially today. It's me and Booger. It is hot, and these bulls are hot and aggravated, and they don't want to be pinned. It would sure be a lot easier if Bubba was here. Hey, Boo, hey, hey. Hey, Boo, hey, hey, Boo, hey, hey, hey. Hey, Booger, Booger, watch him right there, watch him. They're trying to head back to the trees, look.
Hey, look, they're looking. Be easy right here.
Boo, hey, hey. Watch that bull, Booger. Hey, Boo.
Set on them, Cody, set on them, man. They're getting hot. Get that other gate, Cody. Get up there, Bubba.
I can't blame Bubba for wanting to spend some time by himself, figure things out. But if he'd have been there, we'd already had these bulls halfway to the vet by now. Golly, we done wasted an hour trying to pin these 2 bulls. Is that rain?
You remember this morning? Remember what I told you?
Well, I'll be dadgum if it ain't raining. I'm waiting on a pig to fall out of the sky. Booger's right. He is right, and that tastes just as bad coming out as it did going down.
When I tell you something, you're gonna learn to listen. Weatherman can't always be with you. When you're a cowboy, Harris, you got to do it all. You got to be able to rope, you got to be able to ride, handle cattle, train horses, and predict the weather. There's nothing I love more than proving to Cody that he's wrong. But my ability to predict the weather is a gift. But hey, with the future of the cattle company up in the air, might be time to put my skills to use. Come on, get in the move. You just sit there getting wet.
Golly.
Hey.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Good.
You just put Andy down?
Yes. She's been so sick.
I know.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm working on a list of some stuff that I'm thinking about doing for the guys.
Have you talked to the guys at all since y'all kind of had that?
We've never got in an argument like that. It's really been bothering me.
I have never seen Bubba like this. He's not a confrontational person, so the fact that he isn't getting along with Booger and Cody is eating him up.
But what are they so mad about? Because you haven't like made a firm decision?
Yeah, because they've had to pick up the slack. You know, with me traveling, they've had to do all the work, they've had to do all the feeding. I mean, they've had to do everything. We've always been able to talk things out, and they just lost it.
They did, or you did, or no?
I mean, I stayed
You kept your cool?
No, I didn't stay cool all the way. I mean, I lost it too, so.
We had this deal going long before you ever decided to go to Mississippi.
That's my father-in-law, Booger. What am I supposed to do? I
I
gotta
don't
keep
know,
him
Bubba.
happy, I gotta keep my wife happy, I try to keep y'all happy. You know, I don't really feel good about what happened, but the one good thing that come out of that argument between me and the guys is it pushed me to make a decision about Mississippi.
You know, I've been doing some thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that maybe it is best that we go to Mississippi. Your dad is throwing like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in my lap, and I would never forgive myself if I didn't give this opportunity a chance.
After a lot of soul-searching and weighing out my options, moving to Mississippi is the best thing for my family. It's gonna be tough to step away from the cattle company. I built this thing from the ground up, but this job will provide so much for the future of my family, and this is the sacrifice that I've gotta make.
I can't believe you decided that.
I can't either, but I think it's what's best for our family.
I am over the moon. I know it's a huge sacrifice for him, but I love that he's willing to do it.
I mean, you're my wife, and you've been wanting to go down there and spend time with your family. I mean, it's my job as a husband to, give you what you want.
I know this will not be an easy transition for Bubba, but I am so grateful that he's putting mine and Andy's wants, needs, and security first.
So you're like all in, 100%.
All in 100%.
It's not like my dad's retiring tomorrow, so maybe we can find like a happy medium where you can come back and help with the guys every now and then. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm open to it, obviously.
There's no way that I'm gonna be able to sit behind a desk for 40 hours a week and not ride a horse.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be on the horse.
I'm gonna
at
go
that point.
crazy.
Yeah.
When we go to Mississippi, I'm gonna have to live with my father-in-law for a little while. I ain't quite sure about that. But the deal is we're gonna keep my house in Alabama because
If things don't work out down in Mississippi, I gotta have somewhere to come back to.
I know this is a huge sacrifice that you're doing, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Seriously.
Well, first things first, I need to go outside and get to work on this project, and hopefully it'll help mine, Booger, and Cody's relationship out.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out there and get to go to.
If you need
I love
me.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
I've always been interested in predicting the weather. Evan, our town's small. I mean, everybody knows everybody. And Evan, he's a local weatherman. So I called him up and asked him if I could come down the station. Maybe I can learn a few things. I know I've got the skills to be a good weatherman. Now it's just a matter of convincing Evan.
What makes you a forecaster?
Man, I'm a cowboy, and I schedule everything around the weather. Just what I'm gonna do that day, what I'm gonna do that week, and what I'm gonna do that month. And I've watched you all on the news. I
watch TV all the time. It's always trying to guesstimate the weather. I always wanted a good crack at it. I always felt like I was pretty good at it. My weatherman skills come from being outside. That's what my life revolves around. What kind of weather we're gonna have. I don't need any models, radars, or technology to tell me what the weather's gonna be like. Heck, I can feel it in my bones.
I tell you what, if I get you a spot on the morning show, you think you can come on here and give a good forecast?
I guarantee you, buddy, I study this stuff and I'm good at it.
All right, I think I'll give you a shot. Can you be here at 3:30?
3:30?
In the morning, yes, sir.
Doggone right, if I get a chance to be on that Weather Channel, I'll be here.
All right, well, how about this? We'll call it Booger's Forecast. You be here at 3:30 in the morning.
Booger's Forecast?
You can tell the Wiregrass exactly what's gonna happen.
Evans is willing to give me a shot. I couldn't be more excited. I mean, I feel like this is what I was born to do. Booger Brown, the weatherman. Now that's got a nice ring to it.
But I expect a 100% accurate forecast from you.
I'll handle it. You want me to bring coffee, cook breakfast, or anything?
Bring some coffee. You're gonna need it.
All right, Evan, I'll see you then,
See
bud.
you bright and early.
Coming up.
Well, guys, I got something I need to tell y'all. Took Cody's advice and did a little thinking. I'm gonna be stepping out of the picture for a while with Faith Cattle Company. I'm taking the job in Mississippi.
Now that I made the decision to move to Mississippi and take the job of my father-in-law,
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Now the only thing left to do is to make things right with Cody and Booger. That way we can figure out where we need to go from here.
it's been weighing real heavy on my mind right now, and nobody likes to be on the outs with their friends.
I mean, this could be the longest that I've ever been without speaking to Cody or Booger since I've known them.
And as much as I'd like to go back in time and handle things different between Cody and Booger and myself, it's just not possible. But what I can do is give them something I built and that I made for them as a token of our friendship.
So I don't think there's room for all of this stuff at your house.
I don't think there is either. What do you want to do with it, though? You know, as they say, the honeymoon is over. Heck, it's time to start packing up Jaclyn's house. That way her and Matthew can come move in with me. We got a lot of stuff, and this place is, like, really big, but there's not, like, piles and piles of stuff in it, you know?
Okay, like, just these 3 tubs won't fit at your house.
That's a good point. Could you imagine these 3 tubs in the living room?
How long do you think we're gonna be living in your house before we find a house?
We're just like, we'll just live there until we find us a place. When we find enough land that suits us, we'll buy it. We're the kind of people that rather have more land and less home. As long as we have a nice, cozy home, we're gonna be happy. You don't think you're gonna miss this house?
I'm gonna miss Matthew being little, and I'll always remember this house with him, you know, being a baby, but it's just not how I picture him growing up. I would much rather be up where you live, just in a different house.
I understand. Me too.
I'm excited to be out on the farm. I'm tired of living in the middle of town.
Sirens in the middle of the night. I ain't used to that. I'm so lucky to have a woman like Jaclyn that wants to move to the country and help me build a ranch. I hear sirens. I gotta get on the phone and see what's going on. Like, hey, y'all right down there? Hey, you okay over there? What's going on? Aunt Ethel had a heart attack. All right, then she's gonna be all right. I don't know. They rushed her to the hospital. We'll call you later. All right, love y'all. Bye. Come back to sleep. Type of thing. She's the perfect woman for me, and I'm so excited to teach her and Matthew about the cowboy way of life.
Where's your ring?
It ain't on my finger.
Why'd you take it off?
I'm not used to wearing a ring. I thought like you just wear your ring to town when you're gonna be around people and stuff. Like when you're just working, I mean, nobody cares.
That is not true.
Booger understands the cowboy way of life. There's no doubt about that. But I'm not so sure he understands the married way of life.
If I'm out there working, nobody really pays attention.
But then you're not working and now you're here and you still don't have it on.
It's just me and you know we're married. Can you believe we done got married? Dun, dun, da, dun, dun.
Woo! Crisis averted.
Come
Come on, let's get this place packed up and move. I'm ready for you to come to my place, sweetie. This feels right, and I just can't wait to have Jaclyn and Matthew move in with me. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna stack it all right here with the rest of it, okay?
You know, I've been thinking, how much time do you think you spend in a month opening and closing gates? Riding up to it, get off. However, you're in a truck, you're on a horse, you still gotta open it, you still gotta shut it. How much time in a month do you think you spend?
Too much.
I got another grand idea. We could go around and put little solar panel things all around each gate we got and have a little
Solar panels, what if we get a bunch of rainy days?
It don't matter, it stores up its energy.
It might run out, though, if we get a bunch of consecutive rainy days. Think about it.
Never. Not in a million years.
Keep thinking. Don't come up here honking the horn at some men that just got done working.
Working? Y'all sitting down.
You gonna pull up here blowing the horn at us when you done took off and left us. We've been having to do double work, and then you griping about us sitting down.
Bubba called us up today and he wants us to talk, to discuss our argument we had. Wants us to get together and hopefully we can hash things out. I'm really hoping that it doesn't turn into another big argument because, heck, my stomach's been in knots ever since it.
I know I put a lot of stress on you guys with me going back and forth. And with the way things have been the last couple months with all of us guys, I'm not surprised that we got in that heated argument the other day and everything come to a head. And we're all in this together. And the last thing I want for us to do is to be upset with one another.
When you work hard and you work together, you're gonna have disagreements. But the biggest thing is we need to remember to be friends and keep her cool. Thing about Bubba, he's a good man, and our friendship means a lot to me. But when we get mad with one another and I'm as guilty as the next person, it don't really work out as good.
If we could resolve every issue, the same tone and temperament we have right now, we'd be all right. Hindsight's 20/20, and looking back, I can see the things, the mistakes we made in this argument. We handled it like children, not like the men we grew up to be.
Well, guys, I got something I need to tell y'all. Took Cody's advice and did a little thinking. And I decided I'm gonna be stepping out of the picture for a while with Faith Cattle Company. I'm taking the job in Mississippi.
It's kind of a big deal. I think this is another step, a turning point in our relationship. Not just our friendship, but as far as business.
So with that being said, I'd like to do one last big job with you guys before I head out.
One last hoorah.
Yep.
Well, first of all, nobody was mad at you, man. I mean, it ain't nothing like that.
I know. And I know I should have come to y'all and talked to y'all about it before I even made any decisions.
Well, Bubs, we gonna miss you, man.
Me too, Bubba.
I appreciate it, fellas. I'll miss y'all too. Well, anyhow, I got something for you guys that might brighten your mood a little bit.
All right.
What'd you bring us?
I'll get them for you.
I know it ain't easy for old Bubba giving up his life here in Alabama, but me and Cody's gonna be right beside him in his each and every needs.
There you go, boys. I built you some saddle racks. That way you ain't gotta leave your saddles laying on the ground. You ain't gonna stack 2 or 3 of them on top of each other on that one rack we always fight over.
Man, I appreciate that, Bubba.
You're welcome. Try them out, man.
I was tired of us all three fighting over that same saddle rack. Oh. Hey, that's mine. That's mine. I'll get it back from you.
Even though it's gonna be really hard for me to step away from the cattle company, I know the guys know how sorry I am for putting them through all that.
Looks good to me, man.
It's nice.
Work, huh? Listen, I did the old test run too, because you know if it'll
Look out now.
Easy now.
It'll hold me.
Look out now.
Easy
It'll
now.
hold your saddle.
He's showing off now.
But I'm glad they know our friendship means the world to me.
Come on in there, bud. I'll be just right.
Coming up.
What's going on with your bull? What's the situation
Well, I
here?
got problems here.
Hey, boys, there he is. This could be my last big job. Helping a neighbor out, I'm all for it.
Get a rope on him, Hunter! Get up here, Johnny. Come here. Bring me this box. Hello?
Booger,
Yes, sir.
this is Ken Woodham. I've got a bull that I've been trying to catch for about 2 weeks. He's gone wild on me. I can't do nothing with him. I just can't get him. I need some help.
We should be able to catch him. Shouldn't be a problem. When you want to do it?
Today would be fine, or your first opening.
I got a call from a neighbor of ours, Mr. Ken. He's got a bull he needs us to come catch. And you know, this job couldn't come at a better time. Bubba's about to leave and go on to Mississippi, and just one more rodeo before he takes off. Couldn't be more perfect. Yes, sir, no problem. Thank you.
Mr. Ken?
What's going on with your bull? What's the situation?
Well, I
here?
got problems here. I spent a fortune on this catch pen. Can't keep him in it. Can't even get it in here now. I'm just losing money on him, you know, and I can't afford to keep fixing the thing. It's every day. He's getting in the neighbor's peanuts, and he's not happy about it at all.
It looks like you got him in here and he tore out.
Well, I did.
So there ain't no sense in trying to pin him, because if we get him pinned, he's gonna tear
No,
out.
no, I don't want him. I ain't working on this pen no more.
It's a very common thing in the farmer community. If a farmer sells out a whole herd, there's usually always one cow, one bull, one steer, one something that stays back. They can't get pinned. And the longer it's there, the crazier it gets.
The old bull, his name is Pee-wee. He's
Pee-wee?
Used to be a real gentle little bull. Feed him out of a bucket. My kids, grandkids come up there and let him eat out of their hands.
If he's bucket broke, we ought to be able to catch him pretty easy.
Oh, yes, sir.
I mean, this bull seems like he's just tearing up everything Mr. Ken has. He doesn't need to deal with the stress of this bull tearing up everything he has. I'm glad he called us to help him out.
If y'all catch the bull, get him in your trailer, and get him out of here. You can do whatever you want to with him. That's up to you.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's go get him, boys. We're burning time.
Good luck to you.
This could be my last big job helping the guys out before I move to Mississippi, and hey, helping a neighbor out, I'm all for it. We're gonna make this one count.
It's a pretty big place right here. He's gonna be somewhere in the shade.
I'll go this way. If y'all see him, just holler.
Let's get him caught. Let's find old Pee-wee.
I gotta hurry up and get him to the sale barn. Bubba, Cody, and I, we've got our horses saddled. We're out here looking for this bull, trying to find old Pee-wee. We don't really know how this property lays out, but we've got to find this bull because he's going on Mr. Ken's property and the neighbors. We got to put a stop to it. Oh. Hello.
What's that, man?
What's going on, Frank?
Man, not a whole lot, man. I was just beating the bushes and seeing your truck sitting over there at some man's barn. I didn't know what y'all was getting into today, if y'all was hanging out or what y'all was doing, maybe watching the game.
No, man, this old man's got a bull over here. We're trying to catch him. We got to hurry up and get him to the sale barn by lunch.
Really? Y'all need some help?
Yeah, you got your horses?
Yeah, we got two on the trailer now.
That'll be fine. Come on, I'll meet you up there towards his pen. Just come back and come right there to that man's place. And when you get there, I'll meet you up that way.
Oh, you meet us out there at the gate?
Yeah, that's fine. Just pull on in there and park by my truck.
Perfect.
All right, bud. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Normally catching a bull with 3 guys, heck, that ain't no problem. But this old bull knows this place better than we do. Right now, I bet he's hiding out because he knows we're about to catch him. Hey, boys. Hey, man. What y'all up to?
Man, I just beating the bushes today. Seen your truck sitting out there by the road.
This old man's got a bull that's out here somewhere. It's Bubba and Cody. They didn't split up. They're looking for him. They want us to come catch him.
Well, let's go, man. We ain't got time to be sitting here gassing around about it.
Hey, let's go down here and split up and hit these woods.
Well, Frankie shows up with another cowboy hunter. Now it's 5 cowboys versus 1 Pee-wee. He don't stand a chance.
Booger, there he is. Hey, boys, there he is. There's that bull right there. All right, boys, lead him game. Step up, Hunter. Step up over there, Bubba. Go to him, Hunter. Rope there, rope him. Get a rope on him. Get a rope on him. Hold on, boys. I got his hump. Hold him, hold him, hold him. There you go. Pull him your way. There you go. Get another rope on him, guys. Get it on him, boys.
We sure are lucky to have Frankie and Hunter helping us today, because, hey, this could have been an all-day ordeal, and we might have missed the sale. And luckily, we got him caught just in time to take him to the sale barn.
Hold it on him right there.
You may tail him down?
Whoa. Tail him. Get on him. Bubba, go get the truck. Bubba's got it. What do you think of that, Frank?
That's pretty handy, huh? A heck of a name for old Pee-wee, though, huh?
Come on back. Got him off of him. Grab it, Bubba. Come on, come on. Urgency. Go, 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 go.
This bull sure made us work for it. You know, it was a tough job, but it was a fun job, and having us 3 back together was the best part of it. Heck, it feels like things are back to normal.
Hey, we was out here hogging it around when y'all come down the highway. You know what you was getting yourself into, did you?
No, not at all, man. I thought I was just gonna stop by and maybe shoot the breeze with you for a minute.
Frank and them's gonna quit hanging out with us because every time they do, it turns into work.
You ain't kidding.
Coming up.
You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go through these 3 grounds.
Do I hit them when I'm ready to go to the next
you
one?
hit play, and it'll go to the next one.
The thing that really makes me most nervous about this is it's live TV.
Booger, Cody, and myself, we caught a wild bull that a local farmer had been having some trouble with. He told us if we caught the bull, we could do whatever we wanted to, so we decided to sell him. Now I'm up here at the sale barn fixing to see if we made a big old hunk of cash by selling that bull. Mr. Stokes.
Hey, Bubba.
How you doing,
How
buddy?
you doing, man? Look at here. Had a gentleman come in, saw your bull sit down from the catwalk, really liked him, and he offered me a pretty good price for him, so I traded him for you like that, $2,200. How's that sound?
Man, that's nice there. I appreciate that. Now that I've decided to take the job for my father-in-law and move to Mississippi, I'm glad I'm the one here that's finishing this job. $2,200 for that bull? That's a great price. Hey, guys, they're gonna be excited about that. I sure appreciate it, man. Thank you, buddy.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Well, look at here.
We brought you something, Mr. Ken.
I hope it ain't that dang bull. Y'all have any trouble? Or did y'all bring him back?
No, we didn't bring your bull back.
We brought you something else, so.
What is that?
Look in there and see. To keep the money off Mr. Ken's bull like he offered, it just didn't feel right. There's a Cowboy code, and the Cowboy code says to help your neighbor, help your local farmers, help people that are in distress. And this bull's done caused enough damage for Mr. Ken. We're gonna help him back out.
Man, it's the money.
You didn't think that old bull would bring that much, did you?
No, I sure didn't, but look at here. Now, I gave that bull to y'all.
No, sir.
Mr. Ken, we're doing all right, and we got to thinking you having some hard times. We just seen you take that.
Well, that is quite a bit of money, and it has been some hard times, but I got a neighbor right down the road that's having it worse than me. They'll need it more than me.
You bless them with that.
It will be a blessing for them, believe me.
You know where Mr. Ken says he's gonna take it one step further, and he's gonna give the profits to the neighbor down the road that's in need. We knew right then and there we made the right decision giving this money to Mr. Ken.
That'd be payment enough, man. We thank you.
It sure will. Hey, I thank y'all.
Yes, sir. You bet. Anytime.
I'm glad we could help you and you could help them the way it goes.
For the last big job, things couldn't have went better. We were all in sync. It went perfect.
Thanks
well,
again.
Hey, I appreciate it again.
Yes, sir. You bet.
I got your number. If I see anybody else that needs some cow catching done, I'll get them to call you.
Send them our way, man.
Yep.
See you, buddy.
Hey, y'all drive safely.
Call us sometime. Let us know what's going on. Hello, I'm Booger Brown with your morning news. No, your morning weather. I'm Booger Brown with your morning weather. Today we're gonna have 30% chance of rain, a few sun clouds. I don't know what all we're gonna have. Today's the day. Evan, down at the weather station, said he's willing to let me do the weather live on air. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I hope it's not the last. Heck, I'm excited. We'd like to thank all y'all for joining us here today on this part of the weather. See, I gotta get that out. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. I'm Booger Brown with WTBY Weather. All right, Boog, you got this. Thank everybody for joining us here today on this part of the weather segment. I'm Booger Brown. It's one thing warning folks about a storm on the way, but it's another thing to get in front of the camera and predict the weather for a whole community. Thank you. That's Booger Brown. Thank you. Thank you. Tune in tonight, 6 o'clock. It's too much.
Dothan Police Lieutenant Brian Smith says Snell threatened employees with a gun before getting away with an undisclosed amount of money.
You know, the longer I wait, the more nervous I get. I know one of the hardest things about predicting the weather is working with the maps. You gotta make sure you're showing the right stuff. I just hope I don't get cold feet.
I figured tell the good folks of the Wiregrass the bus stop forecast.
Okay.
We'll have that. We got a day planner, both simple, and then we can do the 7-day. Is that good?
Yeah.
More?
Bus stop forecast. Across the Wiregrass, huh?
As we look at the rest of your day, if you're about to head out the door, here's what you need to know. Look at partly cloudy, winds won't be a factor. Our temperatures will be in the upper 80s to low 90s.
Let's see. Is your 7-day forecast coming up? Let's see. Okay. 7-day forecast coming up. What do you say?
If you're wanting rain, if you got plants outside that are a little parched, you're probably gonna have to water them the first half of the week, but we got some possible rain showers in the forecast Wednesday to Friday. Temperatures stay in the upper 80s for most of the week. We're looking dry over the weekend.
Gotcha.
You were a weather fan growing up, right?
Yeah. Just never really practiced rehearsing seeing it on television.
All these monitors will eventually, you will on the wall, so you'll be able to see. That one that's right in front of the green screen will flip, and you'll basically see yourself. Yep.
The thing that really makes me most nervous about this is it's live TV. I mean live, not 10-second delay, I mean live.
All right, we're gonna have the wall.
Thank you, Wiregrass area.
Come on over here. We're gonna start the weather center, and you're gonna walk onto the wall.
Okay.
You'll be able to see how that looks here in just a second. All right, see yourself? See the monitors on the side? That's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this.
So for the bus stop forecast and the day planner, you're gonna probably want to stand over here because the way the graphics built,
it'll be over here.
It'll be on this side. So
already
hit the back. All right, you got a minute and a half. You want to run through it real quick as a practice.
All right, planning ahead today. Gonna start out in the morning around 74 degrees, partly cloudy. Middle of the day, start heating up. By 4 o'clock this evening, it's gonna be 89 degrees, partly cloudy. It's gonna be kind of warm. We still have a lot of humidity here in the south.
All right.
Was that super fast?
No, it's perfect. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go through these three.
Do I hit them when I'm ready to go to the next one?
Hit play, and it'll go to the next one.
All right, starting off the week. I'm glad I got Evan here showing me the ropes, because I've only got one shot at this, and I want to nail it. Man, my weather reputation is on the line here. I just hope I don't mess this thing up.
Coming up.
Good morning, everyone. This is Booger Brown, the Cowboy Way. If you're looking for rain, it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Booger's doing a good job. Hear you.
You know, Cody, we need to get some grass planted, bud.
Oh, it come in yesterday.
We need some rain before we start planting that grass. We need to loosen this ground up a little bit.
Check the weather.
You can tell, pretty excited about his forecast coming up here. But I'm joined with Booger in the 4-1 Storm Center, and as you just heard, he's Cowboy.
That's
and,
Booger.
You're into weather, at least has some impact on what you do, right?
Weather is very important when you're a cowboy.
Well, I'll be dipped in glue and rolled in breadcrumbs. I turn on the TV and there's Booger Brown, bringing forth the weather.
Look, Booger's doing the weather.
There, it says Booger's forecast.
You never know where Booger's gonna pop up at.
That's for sure.
Well, I'll be darned, there he is.
That's him.
Booger's doing a good job.
Hear you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Booger Brown, the Cowboy Way.
I never thought I'd actually say this, but Booger Brown makes a pretty good weatherman. My hat's off to him, especially for convincing the news people to let him get up there and deliver the report.
All right.
I can't believe it.
What is he
Get out of the way
Where'd he
here.
go?
Oh, there he is.
And starting off the week in the 90s. If you're looking for rain, it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Cooling off a little bit towards the weekend.
Up 30% chance Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'm gonna hold him to it. We go to planting grass and it don't rain.
Don't need to be cutting hay during the middle of the week. That's for sure. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Booger. Very well done. You made Evan proud.
It's one thing looking up in the sky and just saying, heck, it's gonna rain, it's gonna shine. But when you're guessing the weather for a whole week, now that's a whole different ball game. You know, I could think if I ever decide to hang up my cowboy hat, I got a pretty good shot at being a weatherman.
You got everything we need up here?
Yeah.
Baked beans, corn,
Oh, was that so? Yeah, corn.
mac and cheese. Is that your famous potato salad?
Yep. The famous one.
Thanks for doing this, baby.
You're welcome.
I love you. You know, I've got a lot of loose ends I need to tie up before I move to Mississippi, and one major thing is letting everybody in the community know how much I appreciate it.
You're my bestest friend.
Yes, sir.
Today's kind of bittersweet. I mean, change is hard. And knowing Bubba ain't gonna be around all the time, it's kind of sad.
You know how much I love you? I love you that much. You know, the last few months have been awesome for me. I married the love of my life. Not counting, I got an amazing stepson. My life sure is different, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Do you know how important you are to me? How important are you?
Super all the way up the stars.
That's exactly right. All the way to the stars is a long way. You know that?
Yes, sir.
You know, I never really saw myself becoming a husband and a dad at the same time, but Matthew is so special, I couldn't see it any other way besides helping raise this little man. I know I'll never be able to replace his real dad, but I'm honored to be a role model for Matthew.
Gotta put your boots on.
Carter having fun?
Finally.
Been a lot going on, though.
Good stuff, though.
It's been good. I'm kind of glad it's slowing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, you'd asked us a year ago where we'd be standing today, I would have never told you this.
That you were married? I don't think anyone would have thought that.
Hey, we were there, though. We
Watch
saw
what
it.
happened.
It actually happened.
I didn't know if we were gonna pull it through.
There's been a lot of tough times this year.
We weathered the storm. We've been better
Sure
men
have.
for it. All of our families are still together.
Everybody's still healthy.
That's all that matters.
It really is all that matters.
The Bible says the key to building something good is a strong foundation. I believe in every aspect of my life I have a strong foundation. I'm excited to see what the future holds.
I'm not gonna tell you I love you, but I will tell you I'm glad we're all here. You can get your hand off of me whenever you want to.
I like that.
Coming up, Cody, Booger, and myself, we want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We want to thank y'all for the support that y'all have given us, our families, and Faith Cattle Company. We love each and every one of you guys. Our hats are off to you guys.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Hey, can I get everybody's attention real quick? Cody, Booger, and myself, we want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We want to thank y'all for the support that y'all have given us, our families, and Faith Cattle Company. We love each and every one of you guys, and we hope y'all enjoy the food tonight that we've worked so hard to take care of, and we actually raised the beef that y'all are eating tonight. And go ahead, fellas.
The gratuity is 15%. That's all I have to say.
We really appreciate it. Bubba pretty much hit it on the head. You know, there's been a lot that went on the past couple years even, not even just the past months. And it's really important to us to have a lot of support. We want to thank y'all for it.
We've had a lot of ups and downs, and without each and every one of you guys, we wouldn't have been able to get through it. So our hats are off to you guys.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. It's really starting to sink in how much I'm really gonna miss everybody. But when I see that pretty smile on my wife's face and I get the reassurance from the guys, I know I've made the right decision. Having everybody's support makes things a whole lot easier.
Love, we gone, bud.
What? You headed out?
Yeah, we
Did you get plenty to eat?
Heck yeah, man. I'm steaks
Really
delicious.
good, thank you.
Hey, big boy. You good? You good and full?
You gonna tell Bubba bye?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bub. Before you go, I wasn't able to get you something, you know, as a wedding gift, but I made you something. This isn't a gift for you as much as it is for her. Because see, what this here is a boot rack. You slap your boots right here in the front, the heel will sit on that rack right there. Spot for your boots, spot for Jaclyn boots, and a spot for big boy's boots right here.
Thanks, man. That's how it sits like that?
Yeah, man, it's just like that. You just stick your boots in here. I'll show you. Watch this. Watch this. This is how it happens right here, partner. You just throw your boot in there like that, partner. Keep them off the ground.
I like it.
I like it, Bubba. I get the
Welcome, man.
boot too?
No, you can't have the boot too. I got to have it.
Do you like it?
You know, I really like this boot rack. Not counting, I'm sure Jaclyn's gonna appreciate it so much. Because heck, my boots ain't gonna be on the floor all the time.
That's for you, partner.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate
You
it,
bet,
man.
buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. See you, Matthew. Bye, buddy.
Pretty nice.
All right, man.
It's tough knowing I'm not gonna be able to see Bubba every day. See you, Bubba.
See you, man. Take care.
But hey, this boot rack you built me is pretty awesome.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, man.
Thank y'all so much.
Hi, man.
Bubba,
Hey, big
If you didn't make a cowboy, you make a heck of a housewife.
A heck of a housewife. How about a heck of a cook? I'll settle for
Heck
that
of
one,
a
huh?
cook, man.
All right. Well, guys, it's probably gonna be a couple months before we see each other again. But I'll be in touch with you guys and everything. And next time, all I ask is that I get to sit down and enjoy everything. Full Moon Cattle brings the beef and does the cooking.
I got you covered.
I know you do. I know you
We
do.
would provide the beef, Buzz. We were still going to ask you to do the cooking.
Okay, I can handle it. Y'all provide the beef, I'll do the cooking.
Even though Bubba's gonna be away for a while, I know he supports everything I do. Just the way I support him and Kaylee, he's gonna support me and Misty. We all love each other. And it's good to have friends like that, people that support you no matter what.
You need anything, holler at me, man.
I will, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all be safe.
Bye, Misty. Y'all be careful.
Let's head east.
My father-in-law, Mr. David, he's making this transition really slow until he retires. So I'm gonna do everything I can to come back from Mississippi and help the guys at the big jobs whenever I can.
That was fun.
That was good. I love you.
Today I'm packing up, getting ready to load the vehicles up, head down to Mississippi and start working with my father-in-law full time. I never thought I would be doing this in a million years. I built this home and this farm from the ground up. Well, now I'm leaving it all behind.
How you doing, babe?
I'm good. I got all the tools and stuff loaded up. Hey, sugar.
See the
Horses.
horse?
Fixing to load these 2 horses up, and I'll help you get what you need to get out.
Okay. I got all the bags packed. I just gotta grab her diaper bag and I'll be good.
This isn't exactly the direction that I thought our lives would take us.
You ready to go to Mississippi?
Are you excited? Daddy's still iffy.
But hey, there's nothing more important to me in this world besides my wife and my child. And knowing that I'm making this decision for our family, and I know it's the right decision, my heart's full.
I know this won't be an easy transition for Bubba, but I am so grateful that he's putting mine and Andy's needs and security first. And I will do whatever it takes to make it easier on him.
All right, let me shut your back hatch, and you can follow me out, okay?
All right, I'm gonna load her up.
Okay.
I'm actually getting very excited about this next step in our lives. I'm fixing to take on a whole new aspect of work. I'm gonna learn a lot of new things from Mr. David, do stuff I've never done before. If I end up loving it, great. But if I don't, I could always come back home to Alabama.
All right, sugar, I love you.
I love you too.
As long as I have the friendship of Booger and Cody and my 2 beautiful girls by my side, I'll take anything the world has to throw at me.